I do not own the copyrights to this music. Tapping in, tapping in. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I did say that I was. You know what? I'm gonna just put my head earpiece on because it's fully charged now. Okay. I know it's late.
I know it's late, but I just went back to work today, the best day of the week, Thursday. So, just getting back into the wave of things since I've been home. And I've been home, I think I've been home for 3 days, just 3 days. I've been home for 3 days, and I've been gone for a week. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm just going to try and give you guys a little bit of time to chime in. I think I can take this off. You know what? I don't want my earring touching the earpiece because it clackles. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, hair's still not done. Just trying to make it look a little like something, you know. Honestly, I just don't have time. I don't have time to do my hair. I don't have time to get my hair done. Um, but when I do, I will. You know, I will. I will. Um, so firstly, I understand that there is no one here. I get that. Um, so I'm just gonna do the introduction for you all who will see this later. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to my last live. You guys went up. Um, yeah, it's not often where my videos get a lot of views, especially within the first week, let alone first couple of days. And it started slow actually the first couple of days, but you guys been doing your thing. And from the new subscribers to the views, the watch time, just want to say thank you. I appreciate the support very, very, very much. So I always mention in my lives, like, listen, I go with the flow. You give me more, I'm gonna give you more. You give me less, I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I like to move. You know what I mean? So with that, with the abundance of support that I've received on this channel, even though I don't get paid on this platform, I still, wanted to show you guys love, return the love. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about. It's support. It's kind of hard when you got a billion other things going on. You're a mother of four. You're you know, FTE. And outside of that, a content creator. You know what I'm saying? So thank God I don't have a love life, guys. You probably would never see me. But no, it's a lot to juggle. So you prioritize. I hope you guys can hear me with all this clackling, but you'll prioritize what matters to you. And for me, what matters to me is everything that is being reciprocated. So here we are. Even a small little bump, on my channel is greatly appreciated. So thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. All right. Now that's my good girl voice. Let's get into this tea. um, Tonight I want to touch base on single mothers with multiple children, not necessarily a child, because I feel like that's not bad. I used to be a mother of just one. Obviously, I'm here at four. I'm a mother of four. For those of you who don't know, I have two baby daddies, one that count and the other one that don't. Okay. Um, I have, my son, my oldest son is going to be 18. I have one with him, and I have three with my ex. Um, yeah. If you don't know, I have all the tea you need to know. Just explore my breakup journey playlist. Yeah, yeah, that will do it. Okay. Um, so yeah, that's just some background when it comes to me. So I'm a mother of four, and I've been single for over 4 years. Whoever that is, can you please hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Welcome. Please like before you go. Thank you for coming. Um, so yeah, the reason why I want to get into this is because I am now exploring dating. Yeah, I'm exploring dating. And I don't know why I'm exploring it because I'm not really interested right now, but I do kind of do things as a social experiment to like research, to be honest. I stated multiple times here on my channel that I am trying this dating app and putting myself out there more so because, I'm going to experiment with it. But at the same time, I'm going to, seize the opportunity, like if I can find love while doing a social experiment for my channel and my content, then, that's what I'll do. So, with that being said, I've engaged with a handful of men here and there, just from a dating apps. And to be honest, the longest I have engaged with an individual on the dating app was whew, probably like two guys, two guys. And the longest it was like a week. No, the longest was 2 weeks. That was the one guy, and then the second guy was a week. And those were like a couple of years ago. Yeah, so here I am now, still dipping and dabbling because, you know, exploring on a dating app teaches me what to prepare myself for when it comes to the dating world. I prefer a more organic, approach when it comes to my dating life. I don't know if it's the PTSD, but I just really can't see myself being that trustworthy meeting someone online in this day and age. Me being who I am and just the society that we live in today, and it turning out to be successful. Not saying that it wouldn't, but a lot of those success stories were like years ago. Me, the type of woman that I am, like, I have to be, you're not, yeah, you have to just be in my presence to like fully understand, what type of woman I am. And if you base it off of social media, you be in the rabbit hole. So, anyways, the reason why I want to talk about us single mothers with multiple children being a financial liability is because one of the conversations that I had, a guy matched, he wanted to match with me, requested to match with me, and he's from Ghana. And for those of you who don't know, like I am like more so focused on exploring interracial dating. And that doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, he has to be white, because I get that all the time. That's not what I mean. like just, someone of a different ethnicity, a different, from a different country, maybe a different geographical area, a different race, even, you know what I'm saying? So just, it don't matter what color they are. I just want something outside of the norm, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to branch out into territories that I haven't really. So anyway, he's from Ghana. Um, yeah, very handsome, attractive man. So he wanted to match with me. And what I get on this app is what he gave me. Um, a lot of men are upset at either I stated that I wanted to only date interracially and totally took it out of context because of their insecurities or lack of the definition of the word in general. Um, or they're mad because I'm celibate. They just find that absurd. Or they're mad because I'm celibate and I have 4 kids. Like that's really the main thing. Like me being a mother of 4 is not the issue, like at all. It's me being a mother of 4 and you got the nerve to want to clank clank. You know what I'm saying? You got the nerve to want to go celibate. So for me, I'm like, yeah, I get that. And I don't really care how anybody else feels about it. Like I'm very solid in my decision and, my lifestyle that I choose to live. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, he reached out and, he was just saying things amongst the lines of like, so after having 4 kids, then you decide to practice celibacy. And I'm like, that's a fair question. Like I know a lot of people want to know, like, what is the reason behind all that? You know what I'm saying? Um, but that'll be a totally different video, but that's how he started it. So to me, it was just like that focal point. It's not the fact that I have 4 kids. I can make babies. To be honest, me traveling, especially traveling with my kids, a lot of different, ethnicities and races, like they look at a woman like me that have multiple children like very blessed. They feel very highly of me, which is different than what I get from, American men, which is the reason why I want to explore, interracial dating, just of a different ethnicity or race, you know what I'm saying? Because over here, I'm frowned upon. There's so many assumptions that comes with it. I feel like there are valid questions, but the tone, the lack of willingness to want to understand or to understand how this person processes things as a single mother of 4 when it comes to dating, it's just an automatic assume, and that's what I get hit with. So that's why I wanted to talk about, being a financial liability. I've expressed this so many times that I am now going on 4.5 years single, 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 single. No boyfriend, no boo, no none of that. Okay? No, none of that. None. Haven't been on a single date. I hung out with my male friends or a male friend or two, but I ain't been out on no date. A date for me is all expenses paid. I'll purposely come out my pocket to let you know this ain't a date. We are friends. That's me keeping it platonic. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I've been single, 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 single for going on 4.5 years. And out of this going on 4.5 years phase, the first 3 years or so of it, I was literally not talking to anyone. The reason why is because I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared mentally. I wasn't prepared physically, emotionally, spiritually, or financially. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wasn't prepared to date overall. And I am not the type of woman, being the type of woman that I know that I am, that I have always been during that time when, you know, I left my ex. During that time, I was at my lowest in life. During that period, I was at my lowest in that time frame. So I had to, it took me a while to rebuild what was destroyed. You know what I'm saying? But what the enemy made for evil, God has worked it out for my good and my children's good. And by the grace of God, their children's good. Okay? So that's just a little bit of background. One second. So with that background, I was not interested in dating because I knew that I have no business dating. I have things to do, goals to reach, and where a man was at on that list, well, in the beginning he wasn't. I wasn't thinking about no man. I wasn't thinking about, like forming a relationship. I wasn't thinking about a fling. Like there was so much internal and external damage that I needed to resolve within myself, and then, plant some seeds so that can blossom in a year or two or three. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to be on grind mode. I had to go in. You know what I'm saying? So no, me as a single mother of four, I chose not to date during that time period because I knew what I want in my next relationship, and I knew I wasn't ready to have it. I didn't have confidence within myself. Like there was so much I had to rebuild. It's a complete difference, night and day, from what you seeing right here with no filter. The skin is skinning. There's no foundation. Okay. And what you see in my videos when I first started my YouTube channel, like that's night and day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sis Paula. Shout out to my sis Paula, and shout out to my bro Sam. Shout out to Paula and Sam, the karaoke kings and queens. Okay? Shout out to them. But she left a comment, I think it was today or yesterday, and she seen a picture from me from like 13 years of me from like 13 years ago, and she's like, holy crap, like that's you? Like you get finer through time. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm happy now. You know what I'm saying? So all of that is night and day. You know what I'm saying? Like it took some time to get where I'm at. So I knew that I needed to be in a certain place, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and financially. And once I decided to get to that place financially, then I decided I'm ready to date. And even after I subconsciously and consciously became open to dating, I always knew that because I've grown to where I'm at today financially, and I know where I'm gonna be within the next okay, like because I'm reaching and touching these milestones, I cannot afford to have someone that will hold me back. And that's what I consider a financial liability. Because if you are not willing to put your life, your dating life on hold, to make some sacrifices, yes, this celibacy journey that I am embarking on is a total sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I can get it in right now. Don't even know. I'm a freak. Okay? And if you know, you know. Okay? Like, I'm a freak. So, being that I had to, like, just suppress all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was very hard to do in the beginning. I'm not going to say the beginning. Once I felt like I was in the beginning stages of my healing, like I finally felt like I was in a place where I'm not mourning or gasping for air. okay, because of anxiety attacks or whatever the case may be. I was torn out of that turmoil. You know what I'm saying? So once I started to feel like that, you know what I mean? Like it just became different. I started to feel like, maybe I can. But in any event, I pray and I pray and I pray. What's important to me became finances because I knew the sacrifices that I've made and continue to make being a single mother. Having a lack of support. There are people that are able to travel without their kids, but I'm blessed enough to where God provided an opportunity through my career for me to, no, you can't go on vacations by yourself because you don't have that type of support, that type of village, but you can still afford to go on vacation with you and your kids. That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? That says a lot. God placed me in a position where it can happen, regardless of whatever, you know. So with all that being said, like I mentioned before, a man that don't work don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many different levels of, in my mind, how I view being a financial liability because I know how hard I work. And I know I can't be with nobody that slacks. I don't even find it attractive to hear that a man is missing days from work. Like, I don't think that's cute, that's sexy, like, that's not cool. I love a hardworking man. I love a man that works 3 to 10 times harder than I work. I work hard. Okay. So to see a man that don't even care to put in work, like I put in work, I ain't got nothing for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I call being a financial liability. So when going back to the dating app, the guy, he was coming at me. Um, he instantly was just like, okay, so yeah, so I got some notes. So he said what he said after 4 kids, you decided to practice celibacy. And, he said a bunch of that, but that was the keynote that I took from that. So I responded in the lines of like, I don't know why you black men, especially specifically, I know what it is, but specifically, I don't know why you black men specifically are so stressed out over my mother freaking celibacy journey. This is my journey. I am not requiring you to do anything. I just know what I want. I just know what I will allow, what I won't allow. I just know my worth. I just know my value. There is nothing in this world that could deter that. Not no hate and a hoe, not no hoe a nigga. There is nothing in this world that can deter me from what I know and believe from the bottom of my heart, what God implanted inside of me, what my value and my worth is. And I will not allow anyone on any level beneath me, above me, on my same level to define or redefine what I know I'm already am. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm a very logical thinker. If you are just now tuning in and you haven't caught what I said previously on how I move thinking about finances. That's why I said in my video that I did on vacation a few days ago, I acquire a certain lifestyle within myself because I know I can get it. I can get it triple time. I can get it back with no problem. I know I can get it from a man. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was somebody begging and pleading and acting like a mother freaking hobo all mother freaking day when I am very well capable and able to do it myself, if I can party, I can work. You know what I'm saying? If I was acting like somebody that can party and can't work, that's lazy, then I can see. someone considering me, a mother of four, a financial liability. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I acquire for me and my kids, praise be to God. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about what exactly is a financial liability. Like I said, a financial liability is someone that is choosing laziness, depression, whatever you case. I listen, it ain't no secret. My sister battles her own thing. But one thing that mother effer do is work. We got to stop making excuses for our mental issues, for our PTSD, for our lack of, this is I wasn't taught this. I wasn't taught a lot of stuff. And I come from a two-parent household. I had three actually. Okay? I had a bonus dad, I had two dads. I have a wonderful mother by the grace of God. Thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Even though she get on my nerves, there ain't no secret we get on each other's nerves. You know what I'm saying? But we know what it is. We know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I don't come from structure. I come from structure, but there was still a lot of things that I had to learn on my own. You know what I'm saying? So somebody using all of those excuses as an excuse to not go after what you want for you and your children, and then to deflect and not be accountable. Like, it's to me, that's what you call a financial liability. I can't even trust you with this money. One, you may be too strung out on drugs, alcohol. You don't have no balance in your life. You choose sleep over work. Let's talk about it. You choose to party over work. That's what you call a financial liability. You see somebody that's partying all the time, sleeping all the time, not doing what they're supposed to do in the real world, don't have a job, riding, like just acting a fool. That's what you call a financial liability. Not a single mother who is continuously on a rise because she believed the word of God. If I don't work, I'm not going to eat. If I don't work, my kids won't eat. My kids are the center of my drive, a gift to the mother's womb from God. I'm just going to be out here because he ain't doing what he's supposed to do. I'm just going to be out here like, well, then we both ain't going to be doing what we supposed to do. No, I'm going to do my best. And my best right now is not good enough. And that's why I said a continuous rise, because everything is just the beginning, for me and my children. So that's why I particularly won't settle for someone that doesn't show me drive. I'm at the age of I need my man to have a business two or three under his belt. That's where I'm at. I'm going to be 36 in what, 3 months? Yeah, I'm thinking a lot differently. And I've been thinking a lot differently. And that's why I'm still single. Like, that's what I call a financial liability. If you are not able to produce, if you are not able to sustain, I may lack in some areas. Don't get it twisted. And that's another thing. I may lack in some areas financially, but thanks be to God, I work in finances. I have all the tools that I need just by being an employee for what they call the clear man. Don't hate. You can do what you need to do working for that man and do what you need to do having your own business or two or three under your belt. I have a whole business plan that I haven't even put out yet for me, my daughter, and my sister. Haven't even put out yet. Been in the works for 3, 4 years now. Listen, don't sleep on it. That's why I'm saying a financial liability as a single. mother with multiple children would be someone that just want to take from a man. I don't just want to take, nigga. Okay. I am trying to plant seeds where you don't see. You know what I'm saying? Because as your future wife, that's what I've been put on this earth to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and another thing, stop confusing a woman's assertiveness for masculine traits. Okay, I'm gonna let that one marinate while I take some sips. Okay. What's up, Chris Walsh TV? Let's put the. I'm just here going through the motions. I'm trying to speak to two genders right now. I'm trying to speak to the male and female, men and women. Okay. I'm trying to speak to the collective. I'm trying to get people to understand me as a single woman, as a single mother, where my thought process is because so many people get it effed up. Anything that I want for myself, I am going to sow within myself. Anything I want for my children, I am going to sow within them. I am going to be that mother that has four kids, and all four of her kids are doing great things, making six, seven figures. I am raising those kids. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. So the whole thing over here wouldn't be a financial liability because if I was a financial liability, you wouldn't even see me. I wouldn't even be on the market right now. And that's just being real. I leveled up myself so that I would not be a financial liability to the man, the king that I know I deserve. Let's not get it twisted. Okay? I feel like as a single mother, hey Mel, that's my fave, y'all. She's on this channel too. We did an interview together. It wasn't really an interview. It was just like us just kicking it. Melody said, I feel like as a single mother, we have no choice but to be in our masculine energy. Oh, then Chris Walsh TV said, that's why I'm trying to open up multiple businesses, period. Then Melanie said, people mistake masculine for manly. Hey, babe. Hey, girl. I might pop up on you again. But yeah, to the masculine, the that okay, let me get back to your first comment, Fave. You feel like as a single mother, we have no choice but to be in our masculine energy. I have to strongly agree with you, sadly. And I'm only saying this because I know for me, I'm tired. I don't want to have to work this hard. I just want to work regular for 5 years. And then after that, I'm just stacking my money for 5 years. They spending everything, paying for everything. Don't worry, babe. I got you in 5 years. Stacking everything. Then everything after that 5 years, regurgitate. But no, I feel like when it comes to masculine energy as a single woman, we have no choice, just like you said. Like we really don't. Like what else am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go hard because this is not a two household income or two income household. There you go. Like this is one, which means I have to make enough, just enough for two to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So grind time never stops. The hustle never stops. It's always like I just got off of work not that long ago, and I'm just coming back to work today. I decompress. I de-stress. I get my relaxation on. I got me some vitamin D. I got me a nice tan. Okay, I fly back. I take a couple of days to rest, and now I'm back to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm back to grind and beast mode. And I wish it doesn't have to be so harsh. That harshness is what makes the masculine energy, kind of. And then when you're getting trying to get to know somebody and you're laying out your assertiveness, it is a little bit dominant, but that's only because you're a mother, a single mother. You have to assert yourself because that's what you do when it comes to your kids. And you're the only one raising your kids. I'm asserting myself. I assert myself more than I nurture myself. And that nurture is that feminine energy that I feel like, the right man will water. Like it's there. I exude femininity, but there are areas like specifically when it comes to being a mother that I have to choose my masculine role versus femininity because I'm raising I'm not raising no average kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna be that mother. All four of my kids gonna make me proud forever. They exist. Kids like that exist. And then not for nothing, but I'm gonna be that mother that makes my children proud. My kids been telling me they proud of me. Do you know how that feels for your kid to tell you they're proud of you? Like, what? I didn't even think I need to hear that my kids were proud of me, but they are. That's more than enough to keep doing what I do. I may not like the masculine energy that I have to exude raising my kids as a single mother or a single woman in general, but that's the stakes. And I have to choose what I feel fits. I definitely do balance as much as I can, but there's just it's just like the man, the father at work all the time. I'm always at work. And I work at home like most of the time. Like I work at home. You know what I'm saying? But it's still like when I know I have a big project, I have to close that door. My baby coming, mom, like, okay, okay, give me a kiss, mom. Okay, bye. Like I have to do, that's too masculine for me. I shouldn't have to work that hard. I should just do my normal hours and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But that time is coming. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. All right, let's read some. Y'all have karaoke night tonight on a Thursday night. Are you going back? Are you going back? See, I gotta get cash effing around with you. You said you just left. You said I don't have time to play with you. I have a full time. I'm not trying to sleep with one. Okay. Thank you. I am not. No, I need a man. You gonna say no? All right, we'll chill this time, but next week I'm coming for you. Maybe. But no, like, yeah. Mm-mm. I'm definitely not trying to make you a full-time job. I had one. I had one. The stress alone, it was a full-time. Dealing with a cheater is a full-time job. Like, oh, and you don't get paid for it. You know how intense how many hours you clock in dealing with a cheater? Like that's a full-time job right there. I already been there, done that. Then the cheater ain't got a job. You know he had some wood, wasn't the best. That's cool. We all can be great at everything with everybody. Um, Chris Walsh said, please think that I can't do it because I have cerebral palsy. Like I'm a man who wants to be successful and wants to have a family one day, and that's why I'm grinding. Oh, Chris, I didn't think I don't think like that, honey. Mm-mm. I'm not small-minded. I didn't disagree. You know, as you should. Like, irregardless to what, you know what I mean? Like, you do the best you can. And that's what I said earlier about myself. You do the best you can. Nobody's perfect. Whether we're not perfect mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, nobody's perfect. But do the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Do the best. We can all, everybody, people's stories are so different. We can all have a woe is me moment. Some more than others. You know what I'm saying? Not going to take that away from you or nobody else. But the woe is me is what keeps people bound. You know what I'm saying? Like to succumb to their surroundings and their mishaps and misfortune, like that's what the woe do. Are you going to be a woe or are you going to be a wow? I choose to be a wow. I'm going to wow a mother effer more than they see me whoa. Okay? I'm that serious. Okay? Like, mm-mm. And you learn to talk about your strengths more than you just, expose your weaknesses. Okay? Nobody knows that. Nobody knew that. Use it as your strength, but don't use it as a weakness. Don't use it as a crutch. Be confident with what you know you can offer and you can do. And let those actions speak for itself. Continue to showcase those things on your YouTube channel and keep shining. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what real stars do. Period. Oh, every other Thursday. Okay. All right. So we get I'll be there the other Thursday. Babe. But yeah, so just wanted to make sure he said some more things talking about the guy from the beginning. He said that and this is why I said it's not about the four kids, it's about me being celibate because he said that it's an unfair punishment to date someone like me knowing I can't be intimate with you until marriage. Like, why is that the only thing you thinking about, dude? Like, I could be toxic as F and literally can put you in a crazy house. We're 6 feet under. And the only thing you thinking about is if you can be intimate with me, nigga, you thinking about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about the wrong motherfucking thing. Focus. This is why we want to focus, nigga. You have somebody that is like a wolf in sheep clothing, like in front of your face, and all you thinking about is, oh, you're gonna get these yams tonight? Seriously? But yeah, those are red flags. um, so I don't remember what I responded, but I responded something in the lines of not after that. I'm jumping all over the place, but at some point early. Oh yeah, so it was after this, after the unfair punishment. I had responded something in the lines of, I'm not even willing to understand your logic, like have a great life. I wish you the best in your dating journey. That's all I said, because I'm not gonna argue with no nigga. Okay, like I will argue with my mom. I will argue with my sister. Those are the two people I will argue with. I will not argue with nobody else. I'm not even gonna argue with my brothers, and I don't argue with my younger brother at all. We don't have that type of relationship. But I will communicate with my brother, and I will let him know we either going to communicate or I'm going to move forward. But I will argue down my sister because that's how passionate, we are when it comes to each other. Um, but a nigga, yeah, I wish you the best, nigga. That's it. I'm holding my earring because I don't want it clacking it. Clackly. I can't say that word. I don't want to hit in the okay, this is good. Yeah, the earpiece. So yeah, so I said something about like, I'm just not willing to understand his logic. Have a nice life. I wish you the best, whatever. So um he basically was saying that he couldn't find it logical. Like he can't believe that I thought it was logical or it was a logical decision to have 4 kids and then expect celibacy. I was like, ooh, he going in. Like he was going, ooh, he was a punching bag. I'm like, he ain't lied. Shoot, I agree with him, nigga. I wasn't logical. Like I was young and dumb. What do you guys want me to say? I was a fool. I was young and I was dumb. That's all I got. That's all I got for you, sir. You are right. But do you see what it is now? Yeah. Well, he didn't because he don't know me, and that was my point. Like, you don't even care to get to know. You could have asked me that. You ain't had to come chew me in like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had to come at me like that. I'm a lady. Period. Okay, you ain't got to come at me like that. I know how to talk. I know how to communicate very well. So you know what ended up happening? Because I didn't match his energy, he lowered his. He met me on my level. He opened up and was willing to understand and apologize for the way he came. So once he got to hear my story and how I process things and how I think and how I move, I can back this up. I got timelines. I got W-2s to show the steps and stuff I took. I got YouTube videos throughout my breakup journey, celibacy journey, dating journey. I got videos dating back from 2019 since I first started going through the BS, then decided to leave, and then all of these emotions. Like I've been pouring out all of that. So there's receipts. It ain't my word. You know what I'm saying? So once I started to give him some background about who the F I am, period, he understood the assignment. And that's all I'm gonna say. Hola, buenas noches. I'm horrible with my Spanglish. Oh wow, Chris, you said you have 26 or 27 written unrecorded songs. Send them to me. I'll start using them in the background of my you got my YouTube work email. Send them to me. I'll use them in the background as background music for my YouTube channel, when I do pre-recorded videos and not lives. I love to use it. Send them to me. But Mario, what's up? Hola. Buenas noches. Noches. See, Carisha, please got us saying however she said it. All right. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed. I took a lot of notes, y'all. I be writing off the dome. I'll be like, dear Mr. White Man of America. All right, so all right, okay. Another key factor is once again, I did point it out earlier, but I'm a whole girl that work in finances. I work for a global financial institution in the corporate office. Praise you, Jesus. And it took a long time for me to get here. But praise you, Jesus. Okay, and I'm thriving there. I'm thriving. Um, Great thing. We're expecting. Great things. Amen. But yes, like I said earlier, I have access. Like I'm bringing more to the table. I have access to things just by being with the company I am with that will work for a business savvy entrepreneur boss. You know what I'm saying? So let's not sleep. Okay? I think about all of this. And that's not what you call a financial liability. That's somebody that you want on your team. Okay? Period. Um, oh yeah. Another thing he said, yo, this was this was a got you. I was so tickled and was appalled at the same motherfucking time. He just went in all in one like setting. He said you have more baggage than the normal. No, he said more baggage than normal for any man to handle. Correction, nigga, I have luggage and I like to hear it in the airport, nigga. Kids included. Okay? Period. Um And that was the crazy thing because, like, when he said he's saying all this, and I'm like, that literally just flew me and my kids out and back again, and out and back again. And I got four. My oldest son didn't come this last time because he chose basketball over traveling. But it is what it is. I still could have done it because I have done it every other time before. So, anywho, he's saying all this, and I'm just like, financial liability, who? You will get more with somebody like me than you will with a woman that don't have any kids on some real ish. You'll get more, you know, matching with me because a lot of other females like that, they be looking for things. They be wanting things in return without offering anything. They always got their mother freaking hand out. Don't get it twisted. I want to be spoiled more than spoiled can be spoiled. Don't get it twisted. But I have the means to spoil back. All right, like we can do this two-way. Like that's how I like to do it. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? That we gonna be pouring and spoiling each other. Okay. So what I'm saying is I acquired a certain lifestyle for myself financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, that if you are not there, I am not interested. And I don't care. Anybody that's here on this live, could y'all please hit the like button? Pretty please. Please. Yeah, so just want to let you know that I am not that mother of four. Okay? I'm not that. You ain't gonna get a bum out of this mother with multiple children. No, you're gonna get an asset. That's what I am. I'm an asset and I come with assets. Plenty of them. A plethora of them. The furthest thing I am is a mother freaking liability. And my children, thank you for my children. Blessed abundantly. My children gonna have their own golden ticket. Like they're already set. You know what I'm saying? Because I devote them, gave them back to God when they was born. Those is his. They're covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just bottom line. They are great. They're respectful. Like my kids, if you are going to date a woman with kids, you want some respectful kids, right? Yeah, my kids are respectful as F. Loving, adorable, sweet. They have their little moments. I'll be going off, but 100% facts. Everywhere we go, I travel with them everywhere except for out the country. Haven't gotten there yet. Okay. But everywhere else, everywhere, everybody, all types of races and ethnicities and religions. That's what I was trying to say. Relace, religions, all types of mother effers always compliment me on how well behaved my children are. Like, yeah, being a stepfather over here ain't gonna be nothing but a mother freaking breeze. Okay? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I bring nothing but assets. Don't discredit me because I'm a mother of four. Don't discredit because I have four. You know what I'm saying? Because I come in like I'm weighing. And I wasn't open to dating until I can come with something. You feel me? That's not me. I'm not going to entertain a fling that I can possibly fall in love with. I'm not going to have sex with this nigga that's going to have me wrapped and stuck on over some basic A penis for 10 plus years. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm already in my 30s. I'm about to be 40. Okay? So I'm coming correct this time. Yes, I messed up. Yes, I didn't make any logical decisions when, I was younger. The truth of the matter is that was all on me. And it's all on me to correct it. And it's all on me to change it and to inform other men and women. You know what it is for a woman like me, a mother like me. You know what I'm saying? A mother that's out there going to get it. And most of the time, all of us mothers are out there getting it. And shout outs to you mothers of one, mother effer. You got it good. I didn't even, if I knew I had it that good when I had one, man, listen, I would have did more. So I ain't even do enough. Okay. I wasn't even interested in traveling back then. And that's when I had money. And I only had one kid. That was nothing. I wasn't doing nothing with that but going out to eat and shopping at Forever 21. Get my nails done. That's it. I became bougie over the pandemic, girl. I ain't know what else to do. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. Put me on. All right. So, anywho, I have a career in finances. So, there's the asset right there. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a difference between financial liabilities and some assets. This is what an asset looks like. This is what an asset sounds like. Okay. I may struggle. Don't get it twisted. I do struggle financially because I don't have financial discipline, and that's the only thing. Like I'll have it when I know I got something really important that I need to pay for. Like I'll buckle down, but outside of that, I don't have the discipline. Like I'll be like, spin it up. So that's what we are not going to do this year, 2024, especially after this month. We are not going to mismanage our money. That's what we're not going to do. Okay. Um, Let me see if I missed anything. So I think I covered everything. Oh, okay, there's a quote. Apparently, I took note of a quote. I call this the FES. I don't know why. I do because it's noted, but um, I had I put it a certain type of way, acronym and all of that. So I wanted you guys to know it's called FES, and it stands for financial liability, emotional liability, and spiritual liability. I'm going to come back on my next live and we're going to deep dive into that. Matter of fact, let me start with that right now. Because that's the message all in itself. So we just covered the financial liability aspect. We're going to tap into that spiritual liability. Oh, no, 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 no. Emotional liability, my bad. Forgot that thing. It's just how I wrote it. Like I work, when you write something and you write something and you give it a certain amount of space, there's no gap in between that. So I ain't get myself in that space there. But yeah, so we're going to talk about the emotional liability, which I'm happy because I'm like, that's why I'm like, no, spiritual, that needs to go last. But yeah, that's why it's the FES. So we just touched on financial liabilities. We're going to touch on emotional liabilities. And shout outs to Mr. Ghanaian, Mr. Ghana. I keep meeting men from Ghana. What's up with that guy? Is my husband from Ghana? In fact, I need to hit my other Ghana friend up. Anyway, emotional liability. It may be on Sunday. It may not be. Depending on the feedback. So show this video some love. Okay, I'm about to tap out. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put the cap at one. So if anybody have anything to say, Chris, you said I haven't recorded them yet, but I have old songs on my YouTube channel. Get the work in. That's what I'm talking about. That laziness. Get the work in. Don't put it out there until you have it done. All right. Get the work in. Anybody else? I'm about to tap out. I don't own the copyrights to the music that you may hear tonight. Period. Yeah, I definitely did touch everything that I wanted to touch. That's crazy. These are like 2 days worth of thought process. And I took some, one thing I'm great at doing, if you need a note taker, hire me. Like I take excellent notes on a computer or handwritten, period. Like I take excellent notes. I structure it very well, easy to understand. I have this thing with my eyes, so I always need to color code, but there's no color coding here. My highlighters are over there, but I take some good notes and I know how to structure it properly. So if you need a note taker, holla at your girl. I'll make sure you get every point you want to cover. Yeah, I got everything. Almost everything. No, I did say that. I'm gonna just reiterate because I did say it earlier, but I kept it very short. When he said that you just expect celibacy, for the most part, like I stated earlier, I don't expect anything. I'm just doing me. You know what I'm saying? And I just know what I want and don't want. I know what I will accept and won't accept. And you either are him or not him. Like that's it. There's nothing. Never expect any man to just bow down to. No, you have to be that. you know. And when a guy say, "Oh, I'm willing to do that for you," don't do that for me. The freak you doing that for me for? Do it for yourself, okay? Because that's the only way it's gonna stick. You doing it for somebody else outside of you and your kids, it ain't gonna be nothing. We not married. I don't even know you. So yeah. Oh, this my sound. I'm about to turn up. Say. It's the best day of the week. Thank you guys for coming to check me out here on Chrissy's Unpopular Opinions. Period. And stay tuned for the emotional liability. Um, you all late, Winston. This is what I wanted to talk to you about, nigga. But we can revisit this conversation on Facebook another day, since I already did it here. um, to get your direct feedback. I'm about to wrap this the freak up. But yeah, I got a lot of rest. Surprisingly, I wasn't that tired today. I mean, of course, after I ate, but I wasn't that tired. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. You said all right, for sure. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't, I do have a podcast where I just talk to myself and rant. Called Sipping with Chrissy Monologues. I have a lot of unreleased recordings on there, um, and they are batch crazy. So, I will make them available if you're willing to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't expose how crazy I am without you paying for it. Okay. So, anyways, you can check the other videos or recordings that aren't, um, locked for subscription purposes. You still have access to a lot of my recordings for my podcast, Sipping with Chrissy Monologues, where I just go in deep thought, kind of like now, but just without the visuals and a little bit more drunk and reckless. Yeah. Tonight I'm being good because I still gotta get up in the morning for work and to get the kids ready. This back to real life after a vacation is totally beyond me. So, anyways, I'm trying to talk till 1 o'clock. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna keep saying it. Plus it's Thursday, period. Well, it was. Now it's Friday. I just realized that. But I did start this recording on Thursday, so you're gonna see a Thursday date per period. Okay. Um, um, I'm thinking about getting these kids their passport so we can go out the country. Friday starts at 1 p.m. Okay, you and your conscious self. We're gonna keep it at 12 because it's 12 a.m. Like, why would it go from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. if Fridays? I don't want to see you pull it up because I know you got doctrines of it. Matter of fact, I do want to see you pull it up. Send it to me. Let me see. I want to see what you're going to send me. Oh, to prove your thesis or theory or statement. Yeah. All right. Wrapping it up. It's 1 o'clock. Good night. That's my phone. I'm just in love, just in love, just in love.